Est-ce que c'est juste moi qui paye sur le recording?
Non, c'est moi, c'est moi.
OK.
Alors, bonjour, hi everyone. Thanks to show up. I will read my text because I didn't have time to learn it to show on Zoom and get going with our group here. The time is now for us to get more involved in our application. And thanks to be there and that we will grow all together. As you know, there is 33 passages to achieve our resurrection. As mentioned by Jesus in Montreal Conclave and many other ascended master, we, in other class, we need to pass through the 33 passages in order to reach our resurrection. So the Akasha dispensation is the fastest group to reach first the resurrection and is made of three groups. The Akasha, the Jesus, and Saint Germain to form that association or dispensation. In order to achieve our resurrection, we have to pass the 23rd passage, and that's where we are at. And that is the most difficult. That's why we are gathering, and it's a sense of urgency because this gathering will create some momentum, I hope, for us and for all the student group to really pass through very quickly that big challenge, if you want, in a sense. It was mentioned by Maitreya and Maite Vittori in the Tree of Life about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was the 28th, I believe, of October, that if we continue at the pace that we have actually, it will take us 5 to 7 years. So I'm not for that. I want to speed up the thing, and they gave us the chance to speed up the things. But to do so, we have to really make for us better, well, not better, but more application and be constant every day, at least to do a minimum. That's what is required for us to. And by doing that, we will get in type of elite student, and that will help all others to get going. One of the things that we have to do now is to achieve the 23rd and pass through the 23rd is to put in our consciousness that the 33 sacred geometries that or passages that they just gave us in Vancouver Conclave. So it will that will facilitate a lot our progression, and with the 33 passages they ask us a lot. So we will have Jacqueline and others to over the weeks to give us more instruction to really get going with that, because if we don't, it will be slow. But if we go with and do what we are asked to do, it will get the process a lot faster. And I'm counting on each of you to get going, and we will all enjoy the fruit, which is to pass that 23 passages. And then they say that from 23 to 33 is a lot easier and smoother. So I'm all for it. So we are in action, and what before I go, I just want to tell you that we have question at the end. So if during that meeting there is question coming to your, please write them down, and at the end we will we'll do our best to answer them. And now I will just go and make the agenda, read the agenda that we will have, and from there, other people will get involved. I am for you the MC, if you want, the host of the event, and every week we will go and do it. So welcome to everybody. I just did that. I have a phone, and that's a guy that cannot connect.
I will continue for the agenda presentation. So the welcome is done. Then the presentation, I'm doing it for Jean. On the third agenda is the presentation of the T3 sacred geometries. For today, we will present the video, just the 23 first passages for everybody that didn't have a chance to buy it or see it or whatever. And also I will show you how to learn it, each passage, as quickly as possible, the way that Mahara showed us in Vancouver. And then there's the practitioner treatment. Jean will spend only 5 minutes on that because there's a lot of, on the practitioner treatment, it's not the way it's used. So we're not doing it the same way as at the beginning. And we are in evolution. So things that were done maybe 10 years ago are changing today because we have to go faster. And then there will be a message from the Archangel Lord Metatron. Marie-France has studied it and listened to it, and she will do a resume of it. After that, it's going to be calling. We are needed to call upon our angels and I am present. So calling upon to our mighty I am presence and the 3 group of angels. These are tools to use. And Pierre will be informing us and instructing us on how to go about that. And then there are the Ascended Master message quotation for daily application, a minimum that we should do every day, that we learn from the Vancouver pamphlet. And also the page are there. Page 8, Dominique will read the page. Page 9, it's Paul André. And then page 18 is Thérèse. And page 11 is Céline. And page 13 is Liliane. And page 6 is Pierre. It takes a total of 12 minutes. I did it myself. It's less than 2 minutes. When you go slowly at a slow pace, it's less than 20 minutes.
Okay, now I would just step in. It will be the period for question and answer at the end of the meeting. And just to carry on, we just pass we will have a video, and we will watch that video all together. So it's something that you have to order, and that as well. That they are the 2 things that you have to order from the store at the Regina Rose Academy. So, to really put in your awareness and conscious all that they will be required with those sacred geometries. So now you have to bear with me. I have to change my screen myself and get going with the video. Notice that the video will, they are by section. So at one point I will have to get going with the stop at the end and reinstall a second video. It may take a little bit of time.
The only reason why we're playing only the 23 first sacred geometry passage on the video is for those of you that didn't have a chance to buy it or look at it. So you will see it, because also you have to, while you're watching it, be very attentive at the pronunciation. Be very attentive at the pronunciation of how Mahara is saying each number, each name with the image, because this will be a big help for you. So Jean, we're ready to move on. After that, I will explain. I have some steps to explain to you how to learn the first 23, all the passages. I'm going to go for the first 23 passages, step by step, how easy it is to learn them. The way Mahara showed us in Vancouver. And we have some of us here that already have learned many passages. There are different ways of doing it. I'm going to show you the way that Mahara had showed us. So thank you for your attention. So Jean, you can move on.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. Okay, share the screen. So here we go. Mettez du volume un peu.
Akasha, Akasha, cultivating and readying the fields of our consciousness by expanding knowledge and the use of the sacred flames of God, universal heart and soul. Akasha. Akrista, Akrista, planting the seeds of resurrection within the garden of our consciousness, initiating the rites of passage of resurrection, the River Jordan, baptism, Akrista. Atlanta, Atlanta, the nature of mind to accept and govern ideas of evolution. As creators, we begin the efficient use of understanding and enlightening our minds. Atlanta. Electra, Electra, cosmic intervention to begin receiving the electronic patterns of the untouchables, the recognition and cooperation with the elemental and angelic beings to assist our process. Electra. Amaya, the choice between human and divine nature. Contrasting experience is complete, opening the way for allowing the completion of balanced source ego, Amaya. Abulana, the Christ release of light into the mind. The heart flame expands love into our feelings as our expanding consciousness begins collapsing the imposed boundaries of mind and feelings. Abulana. Amegata, the light of divine mind, passes through a sacred nerve into the heart as we begin practiced meditation to train the mind to receive the light of Christ. Amegata. Acelona, first actualization of the Tree of Life teachings. That includes the law of love, the outpouring of love and blessings, and the temple of the Most High. Acelona. Alleluia, Alleluia. Revelation of the Ascended Master mystical valleys are revealed for meditation. Emmanuel's Valley of Lilies, Saint Germain's Valley of Violets, and Akasha's Valley of Roses. Hallelujah. Atona, Atona. The sacred fire offers transformation, transmutation, and transfiguration. Also the first phase of sacred fire breath and the sacred flames of transformation of the physical garment. Atona. Adispaniata, receiving the Ascended Master gifts of intervention that were planned for the 7th Golden Age. The planetary logos reveal dispensations for this age. The Dispaniata. Americala, the electronic miracle mantle unfolds around us as the heart flame lantern of light begins to govern the physical garment. The golden cross appears above the lantern. Americala. Illuminata, Illuminata, waves of cosmic light begin to intensify as they flow through the mind, opening new centers of brain activity. The pineal and pituitary glands are activated. Illuminata. Asunata, Asunata. Through receptivity, focus, and meditation, the omniscient center of consciousness can be glimpsed and experienced. expanding shifts of awareness occur. Asunata. Allegra, Allegra. Consciousness of time, space, and distance changes as the individualized I am Christ presence expresses out from the center of our consciousness. Allegra. Abraviona, Abraviona. Resurrection of the heart's first elemental beings aligns elements of the physical body with the mind that is receiving expanded light impulses of the Christ. Abraviona. Apremisia, Apremisia. I am Rose presence takes control of the will of the feeling body. Currents of electronic energy quicken the speed and rotation of the feeling side of life. Apremisia. Adante mora, Adante mora. Magical words and phrases express the full activity of their meaning and intention as created and used by each creator being. Introduction to divine magic begins. Adante mora. Arosea, Arosea. Every breath is sacred. Every breath is unique. No two breaths are the same. Spiritual breath is practiced and perfected. The breath of life is the gift of the divine feminine. Arosea. Accougementea, accougementea. The soul stirs and readies to greet the initiate. Relationship between the heart and the soul is fully restored. The door to everything begins to open ever so slightly. Accougementea. Anna Maria, Anna Maria. The sacred mothers come to prepare us to enter into the temple of God at the center of our consciousness. Divine escort by the mother's presence occurs. Regeneration, renewal, and resurrection begins. Anna Maria. Ava Silencia, Ava Silencia. The initiate has perfected the activity of entering the great silence for prayer and meditation. Contact with the I Am Christ presence occurs. The experience of where I am God is unfolds. Ava Silencia. Alimenta, alimenta. All elements of the physical body united by the resurrected first element become extensions of mind imbued with truth, love, and wisdom. The feeling body unifies mind and physical body as one and the same. Alimenta.
Okay.
Just take a deep breath, because if you have the same feeling that we were all having in Vancouver, it's like going through special meditations. So now the few steps to learn it easily, I'm going to start with number 1. As you felt it, you have to put yourself in a quiet space, in silence, and in the presence of the moment with your heart. Second step, each 33 passages starts with an A and finish with an A. Third step, the number and the name of the passage need to be associated together all the time and repeated 3 times each. Fourth step, the pronunciation is divided in syllable. Example, 11, adispeniata. 5 step, learn by blocks of 4 names of passage at a time, 1 to 4, and then 5 to 8, and so on. Number 6 step, once you have learned the second group of block of 4 passages, always restart at the beginning of the first group of block of 4 passages and continue your learning like this for all the blocks of 4 passages. 7th step, always pronounce the name and the number together verbally and loudly, like if you are talking to someone. 8th step, make an association with the name to remember it more easily. Example, adispeniata. One word in the definition of the meaning is dispensation. Another example, asunata. Asun is starting the name. Akrista. Chris is in the name. Americala sounds like miracle. And in the definition, you find the word miracle as well. 9th step, how many times do we need to do the learning block of 4? Every day, every night before going to bed, every morning after waking up, and every time when you have a free moment during the day. 10th step, once you know all your blocks of names and number, now you are ready to associate them to the sacred geometry image, the cards and the video. Each image needs to vibrate within your heart and not your mind, as you felt it in the video. 12. For that purpose, take 1 geometry card, place it in front of your eyes, focus on it, repeat the name of the card 3 times, vibrate within your heart the essence of the card, feel it in silence and in the presence of the moment. 13th step, play and repeat the video loudly, like when you are listening to a singing record to learn a song. It will imprint into your consciousness. 14. Finally, we have also to learn the definition associated with each passage. This should be started only once we have finished learning the 3 initial steps, which are the right pronunciation of each passage, Second, together, the number and the name by blocks of 4. Third, the association of the name to the image of the passage.
Thank you. Okay, I will just repeat the last 3 things for your benefit. So the right pronunciation of each passage together, named by block of 4. And when you are in the second,
Name and number.
Yeah, name and number. And when you have made 4, let's say you are at the second block, you start with the first one, and you you just say loudly the 8, 1 to 8, so on and so forth. And finally, you move your sheet. I just want to say the same. The association of the name and the image of the passage has to be learned. So if we just show you the image, you need to say Asunata or Adspeniata or Akasha, things like that. So just to continue on the agenda, I have to speak myself just a few words on practitioner treatment. As you know, it's a work in process with the practitioner treatment, and Akasha is our teacher there, and she had in the past add to that how to do it, and she continued to do it. She asked us to do it, not very long, but to do it ideally at least 3 times a day, morning, sometime during the day, and at night before going to sleep or before supper, or the way that you like. But it's a work in process. We need discipline. It's like a muscle. If you practice every day, your muscle is strong and fit. If you just skip and skip and with many excuses, you don't do the work that it should be done. So the only thing I can add, my grace is my sufficiency. That was the last addition that Mother Akasha did to that practitioner practice. So you may repeat it before to going into the silence and be in contact with God. My grace is my sufficiency. Then I would just stop here, and I will pass on to the Archangel Lord Metatron with Marie-France Savard, and from there you will see other gifts that are coming up. So Marie-France, you have to unmute yourself. Okay, I will do it for you. Okay, you are on. No, you are not on. No?
Bon, OK, fais-le, Jean, là. OK, parfait.
You're on.
Bonjour tout le monde. Ben, moi, je suis chanceuse. Je vais parler au nom de Métatron. Alors, imaginez là, un être lumineux, grand et avec des belles ailes. Alors, ça, c'est une présentation. Oh, it's a presentation. Sorry, it's a presentation that was made at the conclave in Vancouver. So, who is Metatron? For those who might not remember, so I'm speaking as I am Metatron. I am Metatron, the firstborn of the universal host of angels. I am the universal conception, the mind of the Father fulfilled by the heart of the Mother, the firstborn angel of our universe, that we are all one mighty family. Why the urgency? He said, the message that comes the 5th year of this new golden age, shadows of time past, civil unrest, growing threats of wars, that the time of the sinister force of the past will seek to raise its ugliness in its insane attempt to displace all disease to come in the 7th golden age. Not yet as 5 years passed, and the present trouble, nations that threatening each other's, American that takes to street and threaten each other. So I, Metatron, uses the authority of Mother Akasha's dispensation And I say to you, untouchables in training, we must not wait until your graduation day in the 33 third passages. We must raise into the 22nd passage of resurrection, which Jesus the Christ knew it would be so necessary for this time. And we must have the authority to shut down the evils of the past that will try to visit upon the species again and separate them from each other. What is the gift that Metatron is giving us? I am Metatron. I am the first and final authority of every angels, every archangels, every kind of angels, every legions of the uncountables, legions of the angelic host. And I know that all of us have the authority to sponsor legions of light, legions of angels, and direct them to where their service is most required. The untouchable Christ presence is not yet fully risen in each of you, yet it lurks beyond the daily shadows of your consciousness and shall find expression as you declare yourself an open door to the Christ, an open door to your soul. And if you are willing to be put to work, because the necessities requires it, the necessities of your earth, of your divine plan, and no further delays, demands that with the omniscience of Jesus Christ's divine mind, to raise you at the Diamond Heart Conclave into the 22nd passage of his resurrection. It is the all-knowing mind of the Christ through the Master, Jesus, that knoweth that in the 22nd degree, if someone will sponsor you, then you have the power, hey, listen to that, you have the power to sponsor each of you a legion of angels to your world. So how many angels in one legion? 144,000 angels. Can you believe it? We are 12 this morning. So 12 times 144,000 angels. Just us. Wow, we would have so many angels. We will have so many angels to help. Okay, I'm going back to, to Metatron. Okay, so I am Metatron, and I'm giving you the authority to sponsor every one of you a legion of 140,000 angels that will come under your command, your direction, that will serve exactly where you require them to serve. It is wonderful, but you require more wisdom and enlightenment as to how you will work with your legions. So how to use the gift. If you sponsor a legion of 140,000 and 44,000 angels, one, you don't divide them. Oh, 1,000 there and 1,000 there, and no. It's 101 legion and one place. He says, I assure you that all situations of imperfection may be acting in your life are 1,000-fold more in the lives of the masses. Now, you get to choose. You can call me, Director from Metatron. I will send them to you. If you're American, call upon the great cosmic angels that has on his crown the word union. Or you could call the Elohim, the Eloah, or goddess of peace of purity, spreading the wings of peace or purity over certain areas, or remove the wicked entity that keeps turning people against each other. Example, the Middle East. So number two, so first, we don't divide them. Two, we choose where we want them to serve. And three, I urge you to take 5 or 6, 7 days to be with it, before to take a decision as how to use your legions of angels. Ask your heart. Realize it is by the Christ that shall emerge in you and your days ahead of resurrection, that you, in the name of the great I Am Presence, in the name of the incoming Christ and in the name of the Lord Metatron, are given the authority of each to sponsor one, not two legion, okay? So we have only one legions, not two legions, not three, not only one. So we really have to go into our heart and really let our Christ mind with the soul guide us as to where we should use those beautiful angels. It's a great responsibility that we have. So I continue at Metatron. Metatron asked Jesus the Christ that I may provide this service to the world at this hour for those who follow your name, for those who will live out your prophecies and fulfill them. I command Jesus Christ to so charge Metatron. So he asked him to be charged by Jesus Christ with the remarkable faith that the student body will go to work and sponsor these legions of angels who could do so much for the world at this hour. So he was saying that we ought to have a ration of 10 angels to one person in the world. So we are 7 billion, so 10 angels, 7 billions. But right now we don't even have 1/3 of a billion of angels in this world, because the mass of the people doesn't know if they believe in angels, and angels and believing do not go well together. So you either know they exist or you dumb down and decide that you don't know whether they exist. And that's very important there. Personally, I find, I wrote pernicious, man, I'm not sure if it's the right word. My being and world, considering the omniscience nature of your God being, when I hear you, precious student, use that simple, most stupid, he said that, stupid of stupid human phrases, I don't know. Because every time you use it, it reinforces the superimposed self-human veil between yourself and your omniscience, all-knowing nature. Therefore, doesn't allow you all-knowing nature to express through your mind. So can we be of one mind? That we will be a lot more conscious and governs ourselves, govern our speech, govern our thoughts. Give yourself no permission to use that phrase, I don't know, and at least to create a bridge to yourself and begin to affirm God in me does know the unfed flame in my heart, does know my higher Christ consciousness that I have come to embody in this world, does know. My I am presence does know. Did-tu dépasser le temps?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to say thank you, Lord Metatron. You have really honored our emerging Christ within each of us.
Thank you, Marie-France. Now we will move on with Pierre and Mighty I Am Present and the 3 group of angels. Pierre,
okay.
you're on.
Alors, Mighty I Am Presence, beloved Mighty I Am Presence, and great angelic hosts of ascended masters, great cosmic beings and great angelic hosts. Charge me, my mind, body, being, world, atmosphere, environment, my affairs, and my electronic circle with the substance and radiation of the light and the power of the flame, which you are constantly pouring forth from your octave for my acceptance. Move me forward more rapidly and in the accomplishment of all I desire as I absorb all you pour forth each day. I thank you, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am.
Oh. That's it? Okay.
Now there's the 3 groups of
The 3
angels.
group of angels now, Pierre. Do you have
Okay.
that?
Alors, ça vient de...
In French, in English, nothing.
Okay, it comes from the Saint Germain's Tree of Life presentation, Tree of Life class. The angels do not like reading your mind. The angel love for you to use your free will and to speak to them, because the angels that are on your earth are free will angels. They cannot communicate with you telepathically. They won't read your mind because there's too much in there. You have to audibly call to them. There are 3 groups to call upon. There is one group of angels, and they are the angels of constitution. They know that the original constitution of your spiritual beingness is an individualized being of creation, endowed with the principle of light and love, acting as mind and heart. In your future, the world constitution individually, nationally, and globally will have greater importance beyond notice for that. You have to actually verbally say it. You center yourself, hands over your heart. They are fast, and things will unfold as you desire it to. Ground yourself, balance yourself, be in your heart. Take a deep breath. I call upon the angel of constitution to help me to return to my natural spiritual constitution, so that my mind and my heart are thinking and feeling in a state of spiritual polarity, free of duality. Beloved angel of constitution, I ask you to come to me and help me. 2, still yourself and take a deep breath. Angels of healing. I've got something going on in my physical body. I am here for the path of resurrection. This means I must raise my body free of all disease and all aging, and allow my own God being to take its dominion. So I ask you, angel of healing, I ask you to heal my lungs, to heal my kidney, to heal my liver, whatever it is that you know it's going on, so that I may go forth and make sure that my physical body is showing up for the resurrection. I thank you, great angels of healing. 3, I love the set of 3. If you haven't noticed, human habit. I don't play the game of judgment, blame, and wrong. I don't do that. The more you are going to evolve, there are things you are going to let go of, and new things you are going to embrace. That's evolution. So if there are any habit you would like to let go of, that may not be the best thing, call for some assistance. Number 3, the angels of mercy comes to help you be free of a thing you find is acting in you and would like to be free of it. Whatever is behavioral, a substance abuse, a personality problem, whatever it is. Okay, this has gone too long. And again, center yourself. Don't do all the angel at once. Better be one angel a week so you can see the result. Angel of mercy, I know I know there is something going on in me. I wish to be free of it, and I ask you that you would come and visit me. You know what needs to be done. I wish to be free of this activity, free of this condition. I thank you. I ask you to attend. I ask that you attend me personally. They are all feminine embodiment, this particular group, and they are all coming on the earth as a result of Mother Akasha's presence, so that by angelic intervention, you can more swiftly move through. One last reality you must face: no more excuses. No more excuses. I have all the time I require to embrace my resurrection. No more excuses. Everything is taken care of. The more we unfold our divine plan, the faster America can unfold her divine plan.
Okay, thank you, Pierre. So we'll just keep moving on. And now is the Ascended Master Messages quotation for daily application. That is coming from Vancouver Conclave as well. And we'll start with Dominique. I just want to unmute Dominique. Okay.
She's already unmuted.
Okay, so you are on, Dominique.
Okay, hi everyone. So I'm ready. So we are the untouchable, and we are coming soon with the presence of God that shall fill every room. Our hearts are humbled, our minds discerning, a presence to all. We come armed with everything. We are the untouchables, studying the world of God. We are the Shekinah, the sacred fire, the lightning rod, having pierced the veil fueled by the sacred silence. I am untouchable in full Christ presence. We are the untouchables, full Magdalene force. The tree of life is our God's source, a universal passport placed in our hand. Through 33 passages of resurrection, we stand. We are the untouchables. We come in Christ's name. A world of duality we come to tame. Journeying through consciousness we have come to face with the one great presence of the I Am race. We are the untouchables. United we stand. We come to declare this is God's land. To the human we say, dare not raise your seeming power. This time is not yours. This time is God's hour. We are the untouchables. The Christ shall reveal. We have come in his name, the world to heal. We shall demonstrate all power, the world to see, with the victory of God's love to set the world free. We are the untouchables, and we are coming soon, with the presence of God that shall fill every room. Our hearts are humble, our minds discerning, the presence to all. We come armed with everything. Almighty, untouchable I am. Almighty, untouchable I am. Almighty, untouchable I am.
Thank you, Dominic. Now, Paul-André, have you the I Am the Flame of Love from Art of God, page 9?
Yeah, but it takes a good 5 minutes to recite, huh?
But, you know, just read it through. Yeah, go ahead. Speak loud.
Tu m'entends pas?
Oui, parle fort.
Attends une minute, faut que je le trouve, là.
Page 9. I am a flame of love from out the heart of God.
Une minute, là. Je ne l'ai pas copié, hein, j'ai pas de...
Okay.
On va y passer à quelqu'un d'autre, là.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, Jacqueline will do it for you.
Okay. Désolé.
I am a flame of love from out the heart of God. Its presence heals by a touch of my hand, and heals like naught else can, preventing now every wrong, keep us pure, free, and strong. I am a flame of love from out the heart of God. Its presence of truth all shall fill, and does all wisdom reveal, a presence that here forgives all, the presence that answers each call. I am a flame of love from out the heart of God, a flame that no one dare defy, its power none can deny, a healing flame that sets us free, a healing presence that makes us see. I am a flame of love from out the heart of God, from its presence I never can part, the flame of God's own heart, its power I come to reveal, for everyone its presence can feel. I am a flame of love from out the heart of God. I come now in Jesus Christ's name, in service to my great God flame that makes me now a blazing sun. Love's presence here has won. I am a flame of love from out the heart of God. With Jesus' strength and might, my flame becomes all love and light. That becomes my cosmic Christ victory today, and through me does forever hold sway. Almighty Rose Christ I am, Almighty Rose Christ I am, Almighty Rose Christ I am. These are the decrees that you can see in your pamphlet, the Montreal Conclave pamphlet, some of them. This is one of them.
Okay, we just continue with Therese and Therese Caron. You can go ahead.
Okay, beloved Mother Akasha, excuse me, beloved Mother Akasha and Papa Hassan, as you know, this journey of life has come with injuries. A wounded inner child has called out for more love and healing. A mind still stuck with old limited belief, feeling it hurts and wounded, beg to be finally loved, free and healed. Beloved Mama and beloved Papa, if I am to be free, I must face myself, willing to complete my healing. I am ready and willing to finish healing all injuries to self that comes with the journey. And so I call to you. Rose Pink Flame healed me. Rose Pink Flames nurture me. Rose Pink Flame bless me. Rose Pink Flame make me kind. Rose Pink Flame make me caring. Rose Pink Flame make me forgiving. Rose pink flame, make me loving. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. There's before each command line.
Rose pink flames, heal me, and then you go to the second
So
one.
the second one. Okay, thanks.
By God's
Rose pink flame, heal me. Rose pink flame, nurture me. Rose pink flame, bless me. Rose pink flame, make me kind. Rose pink flame, make me caring. Rose pink flame, make me forgiving. Rose pink flame, make me loving. By God's loving hand, by God's loving hand, and by God's loving hand. Rose pink flame, heal me. Rose pink flame, nurture me. Rose pink flame, bless me. Rose pink flame makes me kind. Rose pink flame, make me caring. Rose pink flame, make me forgiving. Rose pink flame makes me loving. By Mother Akasha's healing power. By Mother Akasha's healing power. By Mother Akasha healing's power. Rose pink flame, heal me. Rose pink flame, nurture me. Rose pink flame, bless me. Rose pink flame, make me kind. Rose pink flame, make me caring. Rose pink flame, make me forgiving. Rose pink flame, make me loving. Release through me your flames each hour. Release through me your flames each hour. Release through me your flame each hour. Almighty Rose, I am. Almighty Rose, I am. Almighty Rose, I am.
Thank you, Therese. Now we'll move on with Celine.
Okay, mute.
Oh, no, you're okay. You can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
The healing power of cosmic Christ love. Mighty I am, beloved Master Jesus. Transform and perfect our physical body now. But by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love, transform and perfect your physical brain now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. And do I say, mighty I am, beloved Master Jesus?
No.
No.
Okay, continue.
Yes.
Transform and perfect our physical sight now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect your physical hearing now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our cardiovascular health now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our physical heart now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our inner organ now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our bone structure now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our hair and skin now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our physical limb now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our central nervous system now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our body metabolism now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our endocrine system now by the healing power of your cosmic Christ love. Transform and perfect our immune system now by the healing power of
cosmic Christ love.
Cosmic Christ love. Almighty Christ I am. Almighty Christ I am. Almighty Christ I am.
Thank you, Celine. Now, Liliane, you are on.
Mighty Arceus, mighty I am God presence, beloved Mother Akasha, Master Jesus, the mighty Arceus, by the authority of Ascended Jesus Christ and His Ascended Jesus Christ's command, we are ready to fulfill His prophecy of the coming untouchable in receiving the 33 sacred geometry of the 33 passages of resurrection. Mighty Arceus, imprint your 33 sacred geometry with your consciousness, being, and will, by the Ascended Jesus Christ cosmic command, by the Ascended Jesus Christ cosmic command, by the Ascended Jesus Christ cosmic command. Mighty Arceus, imprint your 33 secret geometries with our consciousness, being, and will. By the mighty Arceus' great command, by the mighty Arceus' great command, by the mighty Arceus' great command. Mighty Arceus, imprint your 33 secret geometries within our consciousness, being, and will, with the cosmic power of the Lord Melchizedek, with the cosmic power of the Lord Melchizedek, with the cosmic power of Lord Melchizedek. Mighty Arceus, imprint your 33 secret geometries with our consciousness, being, and world, with the cosmic presence of the golden avatars, with the cosmic presence of the golden avatars, with the golden presence of the golden avatars. Mighty Arceus, imprint your 33 sacred geometries with our consciousness, being, and world, with the illumination of the Queen of Light, with the illumination of the Queen of Light, with the illumination of the Queen of Light. Mighty Arceus, imprint your 33 sacred geometry with our consciousness, being, and world, with the love of Mother Akasha, with the love of Mother Akasha, with the love of Mother Akasha. Almighty Arceus, I am. Almighty Arceus, I am. Almighty Arceus, I am.
Now we will move with
Thank you.
With Pierre Delaurier and the last one. Pierre. Well, you are on. You are on. Go ahead.
Okay. Master Jesus, angels, come and be with us. Master Jesus, angels, come and be with us. In a lighting flash of your great love, and raise us with thy great presence above. Raise us with thy mighty presence of love. Raise us by the blazing power of light. Raise us by the cosmic glorious might. Angels and angels of Jesus, descend by God's command. Before their presence so blazing bright, I am. Almighty Christ, I am. Almighty Christ, I am. Almighty Christ, I am.
Very good. Excellent. So now, I just want to open just a minute. Jacqueline has something to say. Mm-hmm.
My word is to thank you, all of you, for being there. This is the first. We have to applaud ourselves like we do usually in conclave when Jade and USA are decreeing. So these are the minimum application that you could say every day. And now it's open. This is a new formula. And this is an open, the recording is there, as Jean has mentioned, and now is the open question.
But just before, what I would like to say that, as you realize, it's a lot of work involved. So our next gathering will be next Sunday, and it will be the last one of the year, because then we have holidays, and we will have will restart early in January. So for the ones that are receiving or downloading the different class over the weekend, we have the master, we have 4 classes, the alchemy, and so on and so forth. So if one want to contribute, they can take one of the class, send me an email what you want to do. And what is very important is just to make a very short, just the tip of the iceberg, and have the quotation, what is the pearl within each of the class. Because when we want, and why we do it in English, is because we want the vibration from the Ascended Master to resonate within us, because that vibration is a lot higher than the one we can produce ourselves. So that's the main reason we are in English and keep going in English. So what we are opening now for the question. So Jacqueline has something else to say.
Yes, we are a team empowerment for this untouchable in training, in action, and progressing towards our resurrection. So you are all invited to participate. as you want. So because it's not, we will be just the host here. So, and we want you, this is a virtual meeting. So it's easier, as you can see, than to meet from everywhere and where we live in Quebec or elsewhere. It is easier to do it on a virtual basis. So then we can see ourselves, have the possibility to talk to each other before the start of the meeting, and also have your vibration coming in with what you feel is important that everybody should have, that we can share with everyone.
Okay, so open question, thank you. So it's, do you have any question? Therese, you are the first one to go.
Yeah, well, I have a couple of questions. First of all, you mentioned with the next meeting.
Yeah.
Next Sunday, that means December 4th?
4th at 10 o'clock.
Okay, great.
I will send you advice on it, or notice.
Second of all, you know when they repeat the names of the beloved person, a beloved ascended person? We don't hear anything. Like, we hear the name, but the description, it was impossible for me to understand anything that was being said.
Okay.
Did you understand that?
But, you know, through the recording, you will be able, and if you buy the DVD.
Yeah, well, I intend to, but I had to wait for the coming week to be able
good, no problem.
Vancouver.
Okay.
For me to order by computers, by internet, it's very complicated.
So call them.
Yeah, well, I intend to. That's why I was waiting for the end of the month to be able to get in touch with them.
Okay, let's move on.
The recording, the video is only $24.95.
Yeah.
And the 33 cards with the booklets with the information of each of them is $33.
Yeah, there was one thing I was wondering about that. That doesn't include the taxes, the Canadian taxes, does it?
No.
So plus tax.
Yeah, plus tax.
Shipping.
Plus shipping.
And shipping. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Celine. Okay, have you other question, Therese?
No, thanks.
Okay.
That's the two things I want to know.
Okay, Celine, raise the hand first. Okay.
Yes. Just want to confirm that I just need to buy the card and the CD to start with the passages.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, and you have to memorize it.
Yes, I know, but I won't do that in a week. I don't think so, because it's just my second encounter with you guys. But I will.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Thank you, thank you. I was there in August. And that's it. And then I continue with you. So I will get a CD and the card, and that's all for now, and do the work.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Daily, if possible. No excuses.
Only if possible, 3 times a day.
Yeah, if you want.
Well, I'll do my very best, I promise.
That's what we need.
Okay, very good. Thank you for everything.
Okay, now, Pierre or Marie-France? Marie-France.
Ben, c'est moi. 3 things. One, a big thank to Jean and Jacqueline. They have worked very hard to make that happen. So thank you.
Thank you.
And second is that if you're interested, we have notes, like the Metatron was reading notes, and Pierre has his note too. Would you like to have them?
Yeah, we have to share them with all the group.
Yeah, okay. So we will send that to you. And third is that mark on your calendar as well, on December 18, our beloved sister Pascal is inviting us. So that will be a social gathering where we can meet and have fun, and of course talks about everything. So I will, it is in the afternoon. And we will send you the information as to where it is and the time. But mark on your calendar December 18. It's a Sunday afternoon. Okay? And thank you again. I bless you, Jean and Jacqueline, for putting that together.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
Have you ordered? Wait a minute.
we would not be able to do it without all of you. We are a team.
Okay, but that's okay. Take what belongs to you.
Yeah, and what is important is that this gathering is kind of a elite group of Quebec, and we want, you know, to progress as fast as we can, and being very motivated, the participation of everyone, we can do a lot better than just stay on our own. So thanks for sharing. If there is no other question, I will stop here and the recording. And what I will do too is that tomorrow you will receive YouTube of this record. Therese has another question, I believe. Just a minute. I will unmute you. Okay, go ahead, Therese.
It's not really a question. It's just that what I saw on the news, we were talking a little earlier about sending the angels to particular places. And when I still have a problem with that one. You heard about the city of Aleppo?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on over there? It hurts me a lot.
So, you know, you have a tool now to help out. You know, you can send out your legion.
That's why I was asking your help to be able to send the angels over there.
Yeah, so the legion. Yeah, to stop all of that.
People.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you again very, very much. I do appreciate, like everybody else here, appreciate your work on this thing and everything you're going to be doing in the coming weeks. So thank you again so very much.
We need you.
We need you. All of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.